guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nay, and Kitty Purry, really? Kitty Purry wants to say hi, so let's let the queen say hi real quick. Okay. Hi, my name is Kitty Purry, and I don't want to be on camera right now because I'm too pretty. Okay, bye. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nay, and first of all, I want to say sorry because I have not been vlogging. I literally didn't plan it, like I don't plan everything else, but it's been kind of hard for me, to say the least. Anxiety's no joke, depression's no joke. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, recovery has been going good, like I cannot complain, but I feel like there's some things that I haven't necessarily got off my chest, or along with recovery comes a lot of other things. And this time around, I'm trying not to cry right now because I literally have somewhere to go after this. So I think that because I have endured heart surgery before and I've had pacemaker surgery before, I've done with it. Like, I'm a champ, I'm an OG. What's happening to my camera? I feel like because I have gone through heart surgery before, the process is not something that's new to me. I feel like because of that, a lot of people assume that I'm good, like, and I am good, but this recovery has been very, very, very difficult mentally. Don't cry, and emotionally. That being said, I've been pretty lonely this recovery. The only people who have, don't cry, only people who have come to visit me was my grandma once and my dad once, and people that are extremely close to me and I think would check up on me, and they haven't. Like, it's a lot. So, like I was saying, it's been very, very difficult. Maybe it's my fault because I assume that certain people care because they've been in my life literally for years, and I had heart surgery. It seems major to me, and it's not as major to other people because they're not necessarily the one going through it. Like I said, this is not me complaining. This is me being real. Like, own time isn't very important, but at the same time, like, I can't drive right now. How am I supposed to do things for myself? I think that literally has affected my mind so much. Like, I've just been stressed, like, everything. My disability, I'm waiting for that. It's been almost a month since I had surgery. And I got paid the day I had surgery for my job, and I haven't got paid since then. And I have bills. It's been tough. I do have a couple friends that do check up on me, but not very many. Which, I mean, I'm going through a lot medically. And, you know, that's hard to relate when you're my surgery triggered a lot for me. As you all know, I struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder from the amount of heart surgeries that I've had, and just trauma in general. The last time that I was at UCLA, before this surgery, in 2009, I had 3 heart surgeries, within a month's time. And I was almost in the hospital that entire month because I had a heart infection. One of my wires was stuck in my heart. It was a mess. Not to mention, at that time, my grandma was also in the hospital in Stanford. So it was a very difficult time. And I didn't realize how much that time in the hospital impacted my life. Since I've come full circle, I basically like how to face my fear, because I personally did not realize how much that impacted my life. I'll go into that in another video where I explain more about my post-traumatic stress disorder. Because update you all, because I know that I've been making these videos acting like, you know, I'm good and recovery's great, and it is. But it's very lonely right now. There's friends that I've had my entire life that haven't called to check up on me, or text me, or message me, or even like the videos or the links to the videos that I post about my recovery. And you know what? That's okay. I've been too close to losing my life too many times, to the point where I feel like I can't even live genuinely because I'm scared to die. End it out before the tears come. Okay. Those are things that I'm dealing with. It's been hard. Big shout out to Carlos, because he's literally been so amazing. So amazing. Let's not make this video about me complaining about having to have heart surgery, because that's not what it is. I decided that I was going to be real, and I was going to be 100, and this is me being real. Like, there's a lot of my family that hasn't even called, text, nothing. I had one uncle call me, a couple of cousins. I mean, I know that when I post things on the internet, it's so, social media is funny, because like, I'll post a picture of me literally in the hospital, and I'll get so many likes and so many people like sending prayers and blessings your way, and I appreciate that. Like I appreciate all of that. It comes down to it, how many of those people really call me or text me or stop by. Used to be a lot different when I would go through surgeries when I was younger, and maybe it's because I'm older now, but just because I've been through the same situation so many times does not make it easier. If anything, it makes it a lot harder. And you're like, how's it make it harder, girl? You've been through that so many times. Well, let me tell you, I'm not 12 years old anymore. My body is not how it used to be. Have 10 heart surgeries. Have them open you up 10 times. Which technically it's been 11, but we'll put the cardiac ablation in another category. It's hard for me to fathom, because literally I would not be here if it was not for this thing making my heart beat. My heart was beating when they took out my pacemaker to replace it with my defibrillator, and it was beating at 40 beats a minute, which I'm entirely grateful of. Like, my heart's beating by itself. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I'm 100% paced. My quality of life with this pacemaker, I'm gonna cry again, is amazing. Funny thing is that April 1st was my pacemaker anniversary, and this year was actually the year that I've lived longer with my pacemaker than without it. And 5 days after my pacemaker anniversary, I get blessed with my ICD. So blessings on blessings. I didn't want to make this video to make anybody feel bad or to make it seem like I'm complaining, because I feel like people's expectations of my recovery are much higher than my expectations for my recovery. And let me tell you, I used to be that person that like, I'm gonna bounce back and we're on it and we're gonna never skip a beat, like it never happened. But guess what? It did happen. I can't sit here and act like it didn't happen. I've had leads that have somehow miraculously detached from the wall of my heart. I have had leads that are attached and stop working. I have had an infection, a massive heart infection, if I must add, to the point where every single time I would get antibiotics that were intravenous because I couldn't have oral because they needed it to go straight to my veins. Every single time I had those antibiotics, my veins felt like on fire, like acid was going through them, and every single time my vein would blow. God, that was such a horrible experience. That's another video too. This emotional side of me, like the anxiety, the depression, all that, I don't like to share. I do on one hand because it's very important. I'm not the only person out there struggling with that, and I know that. Second of all, it is hard for me to share this because it's me. Like, what? Like, who wants to freaking say their deepest fears and put it out on the internet? But you know what? I am doing it. I promised myself that I was going to do this for the younger me. 13-year-old Nay, who had nobody and was going through this alone. I'm doing it for her. Here I am with my beauty blender, like, blend the tears out, blend the tears out. So I'm doing this for the younger version of me, because I didn't have anybody there. I didn't have anybody to tell me what to expect or to tell me how hard it was gonna be. So I'm doing this for her. I just want to say that if you are out there, if you have a congenital heart defect, if you have anything medically, I don't want to say wrong, if you have anything medically going on with you, let's be friends. Just know that you're not alone, and I'm here, and I'm praying for you, and we can fight this fight together, because there's power in numbers, and you always have a friend in me. So I'll just end the vlog here, and I'll see you in my next one. Alright, love you guys. See you later, alligator. Bye! I'm blessed that if my heart does go a little crazy, I just get shocked real quick, and hopefully like we got 9 lives or something, but like I don't know, it hasn't happened yet, so we gotta wait. But